What is good, friends? Welcome back. I hope you're having a great weekend so far. So, what happened when you want to move position in and have to drive in an hostile environment? Well, I'll show you right there. First of all, you ask some friends. Hey guys, I need to move. Can you escort me? Right on. So, I'm gonna prepare my move. I know some buddies are there to cover me. And if you look carefully, you will see that I do not have any howitzer on the battlefield when I do this move because howitzer are really slow to move and they are really easy targets, especially when there are fast tank lurking around. So I remove my howitzer. I keep one artillery, which is the BM, because even though it's kind of weak, it's still pretty fast. It's mobile enough to avoid any bomber strike. Okay, so that's how I do my moves. Of course, you have to be really careful. You have to look around what's going on around you to make sure that nobody wants to attack you. Worst case could happen to you is all your troops are gone. You try to deploy your base and everybody gangs up on you to tank your base. So you want to avoid that and keep your troop alive so you can defend yourself as soon as you deploy. So this guy is clearly active. He do not want us to move, so we have to be really careful. One mistake maybe I did was I forgot to deploy my fighter, but remember that you have so many units driving on the battlefield, a lot of things can happen at once, like this actual time where he tries to attack me. Now you have to manage 5 units, have 4 troops and 1 truck, so you have to manage 5 units trying to not lose too much while defending and attacking and coordinate with everyone. So not easy, but it's not easy for the enemy either. I see an opportunity. I'm gonna kill this artillery, that reserve. There we go. And now I need to find a place where I can deploy my base and start bothering them. Now, this is San Francisco. We're still in the theater of conquest. We're playing against Kill on this battlefield. Kill is, they're cool guys. Yep, nothing against them. They're really cool. They're friendly, they're not toxic, easy to play with. Shout out to Kill for having a great battlefield so far, because we had a slow start. The first 24 hours were exciting, then it all went quiet because Sword decided to move the other side of the map, so we had nobody to attack. Then the fortress opened, and that's where we are right now.
Position confirmed.
Yep, so I will finally make it. I just need to find a place. No, this is not gonna work. How about this place? Ooh, because of this collection site, it's not gonna work either. So I'm just gonna go a little bit more on the left side. I wish I would go there, but right now I don't think it's the best place. I'm gonna base myself right there and evaluate the situation. There's no rush, take your time. Now I will remove my light tank and put 2 howitzer with my rocket truck. I'm gonna save you this. I'll fast forward a few of the footage so you only see the exciting stuff, guys. I want this video to be enjoyable to see. And now the Operation Ball Busting begins. We're gonna play with kill a little bit. I'm trying to save on reserves, but I want also to clean them out. When this happens, you have to think of your move, think what you want to do, evaluate if it's worth it, or you're gonna destroy more than getting destroyed. That's the key here. As long as you kill more than you get killed, you're in good shape. Sorry. Okay, I made it. Thank you guys. More players will try to pass through. We're all gonna make it. So I see some sleeping units right there. Unattended units, big mistake. I will take them out. Easy kill. I will only lose one single unit. I have a march of 35 units because I have the barrack enhancement of 40%. Really useful if you have access to those buffs. Highly recommended that you use most of those during the battlefield, during important battle. Why? Because, well, you die more firepower, you die less, win-win. And on this map, we are playing with a Beowulf, LEGB. That's their tag. Write in the comments below, how is your San Francisco so far? Are you in good shape? Are you getting destroyed? So far, we're doing fine. I'll show you in the next video an update of our San Francisco battlefield. We missed the town hall. We didn't succeed to capture the town hall or the area of the town hall, but despite, we're holding our own. I'm gonna go up with those. Howitzer right there. Yes. How about this super heavy? Why not? And this medium? Sure. So you see the difference between having 34 or 35 units versus 25. You pack much more firepower. And when you have Spanner commanding your units, you kind of recover some energy, recover some health. I'm gonna keep bothering them. Keep the pressure. So there's a little gathering there of troops, and we have to find a way to get rid of them. I want to attack, do some quick attack. I will put Antonina and Saber of the Nation on my BM, so you can assault some slow howitzer like I'm gonna do right there. I always use my medium as cover. You don't see, but I almost destroyed completely. You see a little red bar? Oh, it was quick. Almost got him completely. Time to retreat. It's not worth it. Too many forces against me.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
Remember, when you use your medium, it's not a unit that you can attack everyone on your own. You have to be careful. It's durable enough to withstand some good action, but it is against 2 or 3 against 1. 2 or 3 against 1, you have to be careful because unless you have a really powerful unit with all sorts of buff, you have to be careful not to go toe to toe with too many opponents. Your medium is not made for that.
Our garrison will defend us.
So we're gonna organize there. A few more people have passed through. That's how you use teamwork. You ask for help. This guy thinks he can destroy this player. He's a 200 million power player. Right now he doesn't have much troops inside his base, but still at this with this amount of troops, he's still very hard to crack. You got to be careful. You have to choose your opponent wisely. I will move my base below because we will engage this guy. We're gonna get rid of him. So I slowly move, make sure my troops are not too far away from my truck. Even though he's well guarded, I don't want to risk of losing some health for no reason.
Commander, our garrison will defend us. Commander.
Okay, so 156 million power guy. Shouldn't be too difficult. Right now I'm walking at 171, so the power difference is in my advantage. And I got a few buddies to help me. As soon as I will see the tag, we're gonna launch the attack.
What's up? Don't push me! Position
Commander,
confirmed.
our garrison
Oh,
will
I did a
defend
mistake.
us.
I will revert to... I will assign Tip of the Spear and War Machine for my BM, and I'm going to assign Antonina and Saber of the Nation in my artillery. A little bit more powerful combo for busting a base. I find that the BM is more like a field fighting unit than a structure unit to destroy a structure. Sorry. So we're gonna stage and we will wait for the super heavy. Okay, we're gonna light him up. I'm getting engaged. I garrison. I pop back out. So hopefully the aggro will target another tank rather than artillery. My BM took a good hit. I lost 15 units. So far, not too bad. The goal is to preserve reserves as much as possible. We have a big battle coming in. So this bomber will attempt something. He will get this, not destroyed, but he took some hit. Okay. Now this guy, he's done. Somebody else can take his place. Now we're gonna address this problem right below us. We have 1, 2, 3 enemy bases, a fair amount of enemy troops. There's many ways to get rid of those. Either you go with ground or air units. When you want to send a bomber, let's say that you want to send Liberty Bomber on this cluster of targets. Always send a few fighters first, so the fighters will take the aggro, and the bomber won't get hit and will keep their strength while bombing. Because when your bomber lose energy, lose strength, of course, he will lose attack power. So we have 1, 2, 3 bombers. We're gonna get rid of those troops cluttering our battlefield. You see how fast they leave? Nobody wants that. The light tanks alone are not strong enough to defeat this kind of attack. You really need to send fighter planes. I'm still evaluating what we can do because there's a base blocking. And now for a reason, the base below my friend here, Rasta, he disappeared. He moved, he relocated somewhere, I don't know. So this is the perfect spot for me to move in. We're gonna creep on them. I'm being really careful with my BM. You know, this unit is so weak in terms of durability that it doesn't take a lot of one unit in 1 second can do some damage. So you want to avoid any confrontation with light armor. It's the worst enemy of the BM or the rocket truck. Ooh.
I am glad to. Moving. A storm is coming. Approaching. We are reload. Moving. I am glad to.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
A storm is coming. We are reloading.
There you go. Anybody else want some? Yeah, sure, this guy, why not? Come on. No, he does not want to play. So let's train my BM back. You see, nothing much happened. I lost 5 rocket trucks. So now I see a perfect spot for me to move. I'm gonna tend to move right there. Now, when you have such amount of enemy lurking around, you have to make sure your friends are online and ready to defend you. Okay? And you have to make sure that your troops will be close enough to your base so they can garrison as soon as your base deploy, but also not too close from the enemy. So it's a risky deal. Will my truck make it? Ugh. Let's go. So slow. Okay, I made it. Now, because if I miss, they're gonna go heavy on me. And that's what is about to happen. Okay, so they lit up my base. I'm in defensive mode. I do not have some base buff. The Bastion of Arm and United We Stand. So there's quite a few artillery around me, but thankfully I have some friends covering me. Will my base make it? Now it's time to sing that song Staying Alive from the Beatles, right? I'm not gonna attempt any any manipulation, any single attack because I do not want to lose one single troop. Our goal is to wear them out. Will my base make it? I think so. Oh yeah. That will create a nice report. Huh, so I made it. Great. Ever heard the expression do or die? The enemy attempted something, a bold movement, but sorry bro, you failed. Now it's my turn. They depleted all their forces. I have 2 empty bases in front of me. It's Christmas early, guys, so I'm gonna go heavy on them. Boom. See ya. What about this guy? Sure, why not? Nobody will be spared. This is perfect timing. Empty base. I'm not losing too much troops. It's kind of hard to see, but if you look at your grid down below, you see that I lost all my BM and my heavy took some casualty. Of course, that's totally normal because he was the unit who started engaging the base. Now, got rid of those 2 guys, so 3 base so far. More to go. I'm gonna train back.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
Thus, you can't hide. Let's take it in.
So my friend will move as well, so we are close to our enemies. We have a nice group going on here with some allies on top of it. We are cooking with gas. We're in business. Let's go, Saber. Go back, go back.
Commander, our garrison will defend us.
Boom. So my friend Zuko, he wants to move in as well, but they don't want that. They want to block him. We have to clear the path for him. That's it. Saber of defense, saber of the nation, saber of defense. I'm making new officers here. Okay. When this happened, if you want to play as a team, make sure that you move away from your friends who wants to deploy his base. Okay, either get rid of the tanks. Ooh, he took a big one. Or move around. He's waiting to base and he's getting pounded. So if you're the guy, if you're the good guy blocking, don't do it. Now that's a bad guy blocking, so we're gonna get rid of him. But as a team, you want to help your friends. Now we're gonna move away. We're gonna make him room for him to base.
Our garrison will defend us.
Yeah. Sometime for a reason, it's... Ew, this base is active. Yeah, sometime for a reason, it seems that you have a hard time deploying your base. Either you're blocking your own truck or there's a glitch going on.
Garrison will defend us.
That is the bomb.
There you go. With the bomber, no risk of having the base defense aggro against you. Only the anti-aircraft. Alright, funny comments that we got them good. And now at this point, it's pretty much old-fashioned siege going on, but I'm gonna keep the video rolling because I find it's still enjoyable.
Searching.
So this is a battle report. 2,919 against 230 lost. Why so many lost? Because I blew up 2 bases and I took some hit from the base aggro. But so far, a nice little report. Just like that. Okay. This guy shouldn't be too hard to defeat. Already burn out. Boom, boom, boom. Good.
I hear it.
Commander, our garrison
Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about officer mission. Maybe at this point you don't need help for that, but I know some players are struggling, and I was struggling myself at the very beginning because I couldn't find a way to optimize my missions, having the most higher reward mission and having the right officer. So I'm gonna work on that. This video should be available this weekend as we speak. This video was about tips, tricks for the beginner and for the advanced player. I want to cateract everyone. Make sure that you know as much as possible. But this game, that's what I like about this game. There's so much stuff to learn about in every aspect, like missions, tactics, commanding on the battlefield, diplomacy with allies. And when you think you know everything, the next day you learn something new. There's so much stuff, and with the new 5.0 version coming, that will bring a lot of content. And it's good for me, it's good for you. It's good for you, new stuff coming in. It's good for me, new stuff to talk about. So I'm really excited about mid-August. In a few days. It's planned for 16 or 17 of August. Yep, I'm really excited about that. Yep, that guy shouldn't have left his base. Now he lost one troop. That's one troop left to take care, to worry about, should I say. I'm gonna lose my artillery. Will I? Nope. Oh, I got lucky. Didn't lose too much. When you siege a base, you're always praying that your artillery won't get hit. Sometimes you're lucky, 10 bases in a row, and sometimes you're so unlucky, every base you attack, you lose a full troop. That's how it is. We're gonna advance a little bit more. We're not done with the cleaning yet.
Damn, working on it. Position confirmed.
I hope that they will fix the game crashes with the new version. I don't know if you experience the same problem as I do, but at one point the game just shut down. And usually it shuts down at the very worst moment when you have troops running around near a base, and only God knows what will happen to that unit when the game, when you relaunch the game. Usually it dies. It happens, and a lot of players are complaining that they can no longer lead some army group because the game gets unstable real quick. And when you lead an army group of 15 units, your game crash while you're sieging a base. Well, you're having a bad day. Everybody dies, and it's really frustrating. So I really hope that they fix this issue. The lag seems to be under control now, but the game crash is a big problem. Game crashing, invisible units, chat disconnecting, and so on. Comments in the comments below if you're experiencing those issues. I'm curious. I'm sure I'm not the only one. It's impossible, and this have nothing to do with the device I'm using. I'm using the latest tablet and the latest phone. It cannot be on my side. I know some players, they put all the settings, all the graphics settings minimum, and they experience much less lag, but the game crash still happens. So we got rid of all the... Nope, one last base maybe? Why not? We're there. Might as well clean completely. And he's active too. Okay, last and defend. Okay, so since we want to preserve our troops for the next battle, we're not gonna go all out on them. We're just gonna clean them a little bit. Make a statement that we're there. We were watching you. And if you do a move, we will fire back. We don't have enough. Do we have enough firepower? That's another mistake that a lot of players do. They don't bring enough firepower to destroy base. Like just what had happened to me before. Results, everybody dies except your target. But no, this guy should be... we should destroy him. Yep. Like I said, there's no need to rush things. Take your time, you will get the job done clean. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. More content will come soon, especially with the officer mission. I want to give you a few tricks. Take care, and see ya next video, guys. Bye.